I'm sick of all the fake photography. It's become commonplace now for photos to be fake far too often. Once they were a pillar of truth, and now they require a sizable level of skepticism. Frankly, I find this to be a sad truth. A tool with unthinkable power in capturing reality and documenting truths can rarely ever be trusted. Even if you yourself create a body of work that you know is 100% authentic, people are going to doubt it and question it, and you can't even blame them. Photography was invented by numerous people, some working together, some working alone, some inventing brand new techniques and methods and technologies, and some building off already laid foundations. I'd imagine that between them all, they would have had a range of different reasons for inventing and pioneering photography, but there's some reasons that are actually really important to this conversation. Henry Fox Talbot, he was a polymath. That means he did everything, basically. He was a mathematician, an astronomer, a politician, he was big on philosophy, he did translate. He did everything. The only thing that he wasn't great at was art. Frustrated with his inability to paint or draw his scientific observations to satisfaction, he sought out a way to fix images. Talbot invented the salted paper and calotype process, or the paper negative. Or to rephrase, Talbot invented photography in order to more accurately capture reality. From its birth, that's what photography was always meant to be, and we've strayed so far past that. Look at these early photographs. These were taken by photographers seeking to capture the truth, to capture reality, and the contemporary viewers of the time were expecting exactly that. Now, look at these modern photos. Just from looking, you can't be sure that these haven't been tampered with. And with some of them, it's just plain obvious. Even in fine art photography, where heavy editing certainly has a place, a lot of fine art photography now is hardly even recognisable as a photograph. And I'm not saying that's necessarily bad in the case of fine art. I think art is art and tools to make it are tools to make it. But it is testament to just how far photography has evolved. And it leads me to wonder whether it's evolved a little too much. At a glance, this is just a normal photo, until you strip back the editing, the manipulation, and the AI. How are we meant to know what's real when everything we see is so easily faked? That took me no more than 10 minutes. And that's the same 10 minutes that the news networks and the big media platforms can find as well. So you've got to question everything you see. And obviously, if those places were putting out fake images, that would have some pretty major implications. That would be a big deal. But there's other scales that this is happening on as well. Influencers named such for their influence, especially over younger people and young generations, are notorious for faking their content and their images. And I'm by no means saying it's all of them or even most. But we know that it's a lot. Models and bodybuilders editing their looks, people faking their wealth. I often think that social media is largely a sea of lies, and that is partly the reason why. Because those things are so easy to fake and so often faked. Okay, so you get the point. Fake photography is easy and it is everywhere. So why am I making this video? Well, I think it's really important that we, as either photographers or viewers and enjoyers of photography, acknowledge that so much photography is fake, and we've got to take everything at this point with a pinch of salt, to acknowledge that lies are so commonly sewn in with the truth. And as photographers, it's important to remember just how beautiful reality is, and just how important reality is. By no means am I saying that everyone on earth should stop editing photos. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying that I think we need a movement. A photographic movement that goes against the grain and opposes the ever-growing trend and culture of AI, over-edited, manipulated, lie-ridden, fake photography. Shoot the truth. It's more valuable.